okay, guys.
Can you just start with the slow starts the last couple of games?
Yeah, the last 2 games we've just gotten off the bad starts, and nothing's worked well for us in the first quarter. Offensively, the ball's not moving. Gets stuck on the strong side. We're not recognizing the open man, and when we don't execute offensively, it puts a big strain on our defense. They were small out there tonight, and we couldn't make them pay inside the paint. We get the ball in the paint, and we don't finish. So again, offensively tonight, we just couldn't get anything going, and it really put a strain on our defense.
What did you say at halftime? Obviously, the third quarter was a tough one as well.
Well, again, we just looked at some video and tried to point out our mistakes. The one thing about our club, we just got to do a better job of, taking what we look at on film and review and executing it once we get on the floor. Even coming out of timeouts, this team, over the last 48 hours just hadn't had the focus that we've had early in the year.
Anything you blame the focus on, or you can blame?
That's just, it could be a cycle of the season. It's 82 games, and every team goes through something. And, just right now, we're just going through a little down cycle these last 2 games. We come out and play a really good game against Memphis in Memphis. Then, we lay an egg in New Orleans, and then we come home and don't play well against Orlando, and it has a snowball effect. We have, 2 or 3 days off. We get ourselves together and play a really nice game for us against the Bulls. And now the last 2 nights we hadn't played so well. So we got to do a much better job, especially on this road trip.
Was there anything wrong with Brook tonight? Because this looked like a game maybe he could have a good game.
Yeah, just didn't have it, and hopefully he'll have it in the next game.
Avery, you said that focus hasn't been there the last 48 hours. Is any other reports and stuff that are going around you think have an effect on your guys?
You know what? We don't talk about reports, Colin. The main thing is guys, they got a job to do on the court, and you can't pacify a guy with every rumor you hear. Okay, is throughout your existence as an NBA player or a coach, there is always going to be some rumor, and every time there's some story that hits some news publication, you can't talk about every one of them because there's always something new every day. And until something happens, this is our team. So again, we just got to get our focus back, and hopefully we'll have Devin back for the next game, and that'll give us even more depth at our point guard position.
Why was Brook so ineffective?
Just couldn't get the ball, and when he got it, he was kind of off balance. Our big guys need on-time, on-target passes. So again, it's a team effort. The one thing about big guys, they depend on guards to get them the ball. It's not like a Magic Johnson situation where he's a 6'9" point guard that if he wants a post up, he'll dribble it down himself in the post and just take over. Big guys need guards and forwards to get them the ball. And sometimes for us, it takes good screens. When we don't screen well, and then the floor is not spaced, then one guy can guard 2, or 2 guys guarding 1. So we got to do a better job in those areas.
Is it at times like this that you have to remind people that you are in the middle of a building process?
I think, I've said that so much. I think sometimes people think it's an excuse, even though that's a fact. So I try to remind myself not to use that word. All right. But again, this is one of the toughest nights we've had, and especially for me being on the sideline. But hey, we'll circle back. Team may be a little bit mentally and physically fatigued. That's a possibility. But we'll circle back on Monday. Give the team a chance to kind of get their tanks refueled. But we know it with our team, we got to play well in all facets of the game. We can't have any slippage in certain areas of the game because we're just not that good against anybody.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So media.
Times you can shoot the ball. Can you just tell me why that is tonight?
I don't think I was really aggressive. I didn't seal very well. I don't think I crashed offensive glass at all. I just didn't make myself available.
You said that coach says also it takes the forwards and the guards and things to get you the ball where you need it as well.
Devin and I were talking. We think I need to seal a little bit deeper, make it easier.
Are you just frustrating on a night where you feel like, especially with Bogut out, you could have done some damage?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely disappointed in myself.
Any rhyme or reason to just the slow starts in the last couple games?
I don't know. I think it might be just a matter of focus, really. We've forgotten numerous plays in the opening of games. The last 3 or 4 games. We just forgotten plays, forgotten coverages, and without focus and concentration, we've seen what happens.
Anything with the focus have to do with just all the rumors that go around left and right every single day, something new regarding your teammates?
I haven't heard a single rumor, honestly, so I don't know what we're focused on.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case. I mean, we couldn't get the ball inside. They were pushing Brook out to 18 feet, and they did a great job of obviously protecting our paint.
CER came back and had fun.
Didn't he? And I'm pretty sure he enjoyed that.
Your thigh was just. I know. Usually you wait for all of us to try to.
Well, I wasn't expecting to talk to all,
okay.
But yeah, it was just still a little bit tight. Huh?
In fact, you shooed me away.
I definitely did, and you came back. No, it was just tight, when I warmed up. But I, totally expect to be back on practice on Monday. Don't expect to be a lingering thing.
So definitely for
I would say so. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Usually when a guy doesn't play, we don't usually come talk to him afterwards. But when you see or when you hear the coach talk about focus and lack of focus from teams, you kind of want to go to the captain. So do you think everything else rolling around this team has anything to do with maybe a lack of focus?
As far as
just when you hear trade rumors every day and a different
it's something we've been dealing with all season long. So no, I just think like I said, we're not coming out with the type of focus that we've done in the past, and for whatever reason it is, I think it can be something, trade rumors of sort, because we've dealt with that all year long. We've played through that, and I think everybody's been fine. But for whatever, we've had a bad 48-hour period where we just didn't play well, and it's not just one thing we can hang. It's not just the offense; it's the defense. We just got to get back to cut down on mistakes and playing good basketball, and not thinking about it too much, but just going out there and really just playing and reacting.
For you, health-wise, getting a couple days off before heading on a trip?
It definitely helps. I think it helps everybody. Get guys, nagging injuries, and just get back to practice, which we really need right now.
It's just one of the frustrating loss even more, so just because of the injuries that their team is dealing with.
Well, yeah. What did they have? 9 guys down there. It's just tough. It'd be nice to sit here and tell you what we did and didn't do. It's hard to tell. We got to. One thing Coach said was everyone take responsibility for their own jobs, what they're supposed to do on the floor, and I think if we start there, we can try to figure some things out.
You take any enjoyment out of a season high, or you just sit there and say the losses outweighs it?
Do I take any enjoyment out of?
Yeah, 22-9 season high.
Nah, I mean, to me, it's irrelevant if you lose the game. We're out here to win. I've played on a team that lost a ton of games, and you look at teams like that, no one benefits in the end. Guys end up out of the NBA. Guys end up not getting paid what they would normally get paid. It's just winning is the cure-all, and it's the best thing for everyone's careers.
It seemed like for the first quarter and a half, you guys didn't push the ball inside. And that was where Bogut was missing. Did they do a good job of keeping you away from the basket, or?
I actually tried to get inside against those guys. They were undersized tonight, so it was something where we would have loved to get the ball into Brook and make more happen down there. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So it's one of those things where back to my first point, if we all got to do our jobs.
Do you expect a stronger bounce back, especially after last night?
Yeah, I don't expect us to go out and lay another egg. I know me personally, losing is the worst thing. Basketball is so important to me that losing games really affects my life. So. I'm definitely going to come and bring it next game, and I think we all will.
What has it been with this team in third quarters this season?
I don't know. I think if we had an answer, we'd fix it. So we're still working on that. All right,
Thanks.
maybe Coach will know.